Hello and welcome back to Fresh Start Cleaning Simulator. Today is going to be a busy one. We have not one, not two, but 3 locations to restore. Let's get cracking. For our first stop of the day, we'll be visiting Europe, and we're heading to a vast mountain range stretching approximately 1200 kilometers long. Yes indeed, it's the Alps. As I arrive, our fleecy client briefs me on the situation. Greetings, there's been a huge landslide on our mountain track. It's at the peak of its peril. Please help us clear the area for tourists. We don't want the hills of debris to prevent anyone from being uplifted by the beautiful sights. Highest regards. I arrive at the Alps to complete disarray. Yet, despite the turmoil before me, the potential beauty here is clear, and the surrounding view is magnificent. And so I begin my daunting task. I begin to restore the area of my side of the stream. I find some bridge parts, and I shortly stumble upon a couple of now vacant beehives. Perhaps I could entice them to return. This land was home to many delightful red tulips, which I helped to thrive once again. I come across some flower nectar. Perhaps the bees would enjoy this. I eventually repair the local bridge, allowing access to new areas. And with sufficient progress made, the first stage of nature is restored, and our fleecy companions return to their abode once more. I set to finish restoring this side of the stream, and upgrade my power washer in the process. This should certainly speed things up. I was able to tempt the bees to return using the flower nectar, and the gentle buzz of the bees filled the air once more. It was time to tackle the main area across the bridge. And wow, what an utter mess. Let's get cracking. I upgrade the water tank, the less refilling, the more time cleaning. The second stage of nature is restored, and with graceful tweets and the soft beating of their wings, the local birds arrive in numbers. Before long, the final stage of nature is restored, and new life breathes into this area once more. Time for some finishing touches. The railway line is repaired, and the final bees return home. With my spare XP, the vacuum is upgraded, and this should come in handy for next time. I also buy the auto hoover, which will automatically vacuum nearby trash. Looks convenient. And before I know it, the Alps have been fully restored to their former glory. With a glorious sun shining down, the land and colours are dazzling once again. Truly a spectacular view. It was difficult to drag myself away from this peaceful land. But other areas of the world need saving, and so I board the train to my next destination. It's time to don the thick coat, gloves and scarf. It's going to be a bit nippy. We're off to Greenland. Well, 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 look who it is. Dear friend, they polluted the whole area, blocked our geysers and trapped the whales. These problems become really overwhelming. Please help us in restoring this area to its former glory. We hope that everything will be okay. Let's get started before I freeze to death. Now this is an unpleasant sight to behold. A family of whales trapped inside. Fishing nets galore, and even acid spills around the shore. I'm truly horrified by the state of this place. It was time to make things right. I hastened to clean the immediate area, keen to see some much needed transformation. The acid spills left here are truly disgusting. Who could do such a thing? I also began to remove the fishing nets left strewn around. As I swerve around the body of water, I find what seems to be controls for a geyser. Perhaps I can get these working again. It's time for the first stage of nature to be restored. And here come the puffins. How cute. All of this cleaning left me with more XP than I'd noticed, and after converting some trash, I could afford the final power stream upgrade. And god, did this thing pack a punch. Anyone need some water? Keen to test my new upgrade, I ventured across the bridge and began to restore the second half of the island. And made some new friends along the way. Before long, the second stage of nature is restored. And that's the last of the acid spills. Good riddance. Now the land can start to thrive once again. And down you go, fishing net. That should be all of them. I finally reached the towering lighthouse, and I find some parts to make some further repairs. Let there be light. The beacon of the land shines bright once more. And the final stage of nature is restored. Using the fishing nets I've dismantled, I repurposed these to repair the paraglider. We'll be exiting with style. With that last sneaky plants rejuvenated, I hit 100% nature completion. The geysers are active once again, a glorious sight to behold. And to finish the job, I repair the gates trapping the whales. And off they went. Go, be free. My job was done, and what an impact I'd made. The view of the land was breathtaking, especially from up near the lighthouse. But once again, it was time to leave, partly due to me freezing my arse off. We had one more destination to save as well. And now for a stark change of scenery. We're off to a sprawling forest in Russia. Dear Clear, our local forest faced a major catastrophe recently. Wouldn't you like to leave for a small forest trip and help elderly forest keepers? We fear for the worst when it comes to that forest. Tremendous cheers. Oh dearie me. What happened to this place? As I surveyed my surroundings, I could sense this used to be a tranquil and calm place. Time to bring that feeling back. I can only imagine how picturesque this forest looked in its prime. And then I stumble upon the most curious tree. A sign of hope for this land? I began my work here, inspired by what I'd seen. I find a birdhouse amongst the rubble and swiftly rebuild this at the beautiful tree from before. I'm sure I would find more of these in my adventures. Is that a bear trap? Yep, that's going. Whoa, the colours of the leaves here are stunning. Imagine the whole forest like this. Well, hopefully I wouldn't have to imagine. With the first stage of nature restored, the colours began to shine brilliantly once again. I need a key to pass this gate. That could be an issue. Progress was fantastic on this side of the stream. What's a difference already? And there we go, with a bit of water to weigh down the bucket, the bridge rose anew, allowing passage across the stream. The work continues. I discover a dilapidated cabin in the woods. I'm sure this used to be cozy. And there it is, the key for the gate. What a lucky find. And the second stage of nature is restored. and the colours appear more vivid than ever. The forest is looking outstanding already. The colours here are extremely delightful. Time to tackle that area beyond the gate, now that I have the key. Thank goodness, the key works. What a miracle. And there goes the last of the bear traps. Good riddance. I'm shocked to find what appears to be oil on the ground. Let's clear this mess up. And the final stage of nature is restored and the forest is looking splendid. With the oil spill taken care of, it was time to finish the last few jobs and restore the remaining plants and trees. That's all the birdhouses. I wonder what kind of birds live here. Hopefully I would see some before I depart. Time to repair the pasture using the logs I had salvaged. With the hay placed, a local boar had returned. After feeding it a carrot, it kindly provided me with some acorns. And the pasture was back in action. What's this? Potatoes? A deer. After feeding it a potato, it gave me what appeared to be a repair kit. Convenient. Perhaps there were more deer I could feed. It was wonderful to see the wildlife returning already due to my efforts. And there was the final mushroom. 100% of nature is now restored. Using the repair kits kindly provided by the deer, the lodge is rebuilt and the forest is fully restored. What an incredible difference I'd made here today. Looks like we were leaving a bit more comfortably today. This was perhaps my favourite transformation so far. The colours here are truly magnificent, everywhere you look. Helmets donned, it was time to cycle away. As sad as I was to leave this fairy tale behind me, more areas of the world require my aid. Some great transformations today. Let me know which one was your favourite down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.